Is this just pure corruption? Is it nepotism? Is it because you know what? One thing that I've never heard in my life is like and this seems to be now a thing in Trinidad where activists for a certain party are now supposed to get rewarded and get paid. Because what I've now we seeing happening on social media is people who label themselves activists like this Kingsley character. How the frick Kingsley end up with a national radio program? Ladies and gentlemen, a man with a stutter have a radio talk show in Trinidad. Yo, all you just like to take bull pistol over there in that country, boy. So how the ass a man with a stutter problem have a talk show? So the question is this just pure corruption? Is this the UNC rewarding people and this is something that is unheard of? Trinidad and Tobago, never ever in politics anywhere in my life have I heard about like a YouTube personality is now supposed to be awarded a board position because they supported X, Y, or Z political party. This is a unique set of fuckery that you only see now in Trinidad and Tobago politics. This is something unique. I've never seen it before in my life. Where now people that get onto YouTube shows in the past, like I don't know, because they got on there and they were pro UNC and they were pro and they were active involving the overthrow of the PNM. So now they going onto social media and like, oh, because I was talking good about the UNC, now I want a reward, I want a job, I want a position, I want something. Give me a food, give me a basket, give me a board appointment, give me a TV show, give me something. And I never before in my life, have I seen some shit like this. And this is something that is uniquely and primarily pushed on that show, The Ground Report, that we were highlighting earlier. I wonder if I have some slides up. You know what? Just to highlight my point, let me bring this up for y'all, because now you got me on this level of corruption that is happening in the country. It should be pointed out. I've been involved in politics in the United States. Let's see if I have this. But something that's now taking place in Trinidad politics is this program, The Ground Report. They were greatly involved. I would say in pushing the UNC message out there to the country. And now what we see happening is these so-called activists would call in, like let's say they don't get rewarded for their actions. All of a sudden you would see people calling in and talking against the UNC. Like there's this character out there called Mr. KFC. He's like a wanderer. From what I understand with KFC, from what I understand, he's facing some kind of court battle where he's looking at 25 years in prison. I don't ask me what this man do, to be now facing 25 years in prison in Trinidad, but yet he's not walking out free and talking for the UNC, right? Oh, this edit is going to be fired after edit. But anyway, this man every morning KFC, like for the past few years, he has made himself like a figure on this radio talk show program, pushing the UNC message. So now that the UNC is in power, these supporters of for some reason thinks that they deserve to be rewarded for that support. So you hear them calling in, oh, let's mash up all these state boards. Let's start putting UNC activists on state boards. A level of corruption, a level of nepotism. What is the word I'm looking for? Corruption, nepotism, self-dealing, kickback, whatever word you want to describe. I have never seen a fuckery take place ever before in my life, but it seems to be like a in thing, like a normal thing in Trinidad, where so-called activists of whatever party is supposed to be now be rewarded using state funds for their support, for their loyalty. What kind of bullshit you guys put up with down there in Trinidad, boy? Seriously, you know what? Let me try to pull up a video to explain what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let's see if I have it. So this is like an on-the-fly thing. Let's see if I have it here in my stuff. I gotta look for it. Give me a couple seconds.
But yeah, wait. Oh, shucks, just now. Let me get rid of this one here. You on. Oh, go. See, you are the first.
Man, why was going
on?
All
right.
How freaking perfect. On the first video I freaking pull up is the actual shit, or is the actual stuff that I'm talking about. How perfect, how perfect. Did I not change the freaking slide? Yeah, I did. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the exact kind of bullshittery that I'm talking about that is now happening in Trinidad politics. I don't know, what is the word? I want you guys to tell me in the chat, what is the word for this? What would you call something like this? Is this just corruption? Is it nepotism? Is it kickbacks? What is the words? You know what? At a time like this, I wish I was freaking Lennox Smith. That I had. Let me pull up a dictionary for you. Let's look up synonyms for corruption. Insider dealing, insider trading. Not insider trading wouldn't apply here. Come on, Google, work for me. Double dealing, fraud, misconduct, misrepresentation. No. All right, let's become Lennox Smith for the night, y'all. So we look at I want you to come up with some words of what the ass this is right here. Cause I'm kind of slow. Cause they call me slimy. I'm stupid. I can't string two sentences together according to Lennox Smith. I'm a little dotish, right? I want you guys to explain to me, because I'm stupid. What is this that is happening
Wait,
here right now? What is this?
Let me get rid of this one here. He on. Oh gosh, the man on here a long time. I forget he on. Go ahead, partner. You're on so long.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox.
Good morning to you, KFC. You are the first call, son. Let me hear you this morning.
Yeah, I just
Christmas.
want to give thanks to
Yeah, go ahead.
Mary and
give your thanks.
And Christmas and thing. Well, I give him thanks and life, I turn strength.
All right, go ahead.
And then,
yeah, man.
I say, man, I be real. I rock with people who don't like me. Or I come on the program to go all out and cry for handout and thing. They go all out to political victimize me. You know what they're telling me? My two children have to suffer and dead. Because the man who I first go and moving more furious ways. The man who I want to us to see, I see the man and talk to the man. The man telling me waiting for someone to come from Pakaskosh. Or you think we're going for people to come from Pakaskosh, you tell you, and he's the boss. And the ministry, them go all out to victimize me with my paws raised in here. And I come and cry and I support. I told them I come and say something politically wrong on the radio station. I young in the politics. We hold on to the bygone too long. I just say something out of the way and they go all out to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is an exercise. All right, this is an exercise, and I want to know which of these words applies to this conversation that is happening here on the ground report. All right, because I'm stupid, I kind of dotish. I don't know if it's what's the word. What would you describe this as? Would this be corruption, nepotism? How come nepotism doesn't show up here? Oh, here it is. All right, let's stop. Nepotism is here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing some political antics tonight, right? I want to know what is happening here. I want to know what is happening here because I'm kind of stupid. What is going on here? Ladies and gentlemen, let's pretend to be Lennox Smith tonight. So the words we're looking for: corruption, nepotism, bribery, crime, exploitation, extortion, fraud. I like extortion. I'm loving extortion. Fraud, graft, malfeasance, nepotism, crookedness, jobbery, payoff. I like payoff. Payola, skimming, venality. Venality would apply to this thing right here. So let's start over the video. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to tell me which of these verbs or synonyms could describe to the people of Trinidad and Tobago what the ass is happening on this ground report. And this is now going to be on national motherfucking media in Trinidad. So tell me which word is this? Which word is this? Which word here?
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox.
Good morning to you, KFC. You are the first call, son. Let me hear you this morning.
Yeah, I just want to give thanks to
yeah, go ahead.
Mary and
give your thanks.
And Christmas and thing. Well, I give him thanks and life, I turn strength.
All right, go
ahead. And then,
yeah, man.
I say, man, I be real. I rock with people who don't like me. Or I come on the program to go all out and cry for handout and thing. They go all out to political victimize me. You know what they're telling me? My two children have to suffer and dead. Because the man who I first go and moving more furious ways. The man who I want to us to see, I see the man and talk to the man. The man telling me waiting for someone to come from Pakaskosh. Or you think we're going for people to come from Pakaskosh, you tell you, and he's the boss. And the ministry, them go all out to victimize me with my paws raised in here. And I come and cry and I support. I told them I come and say something politically wrong on the radio station. I young in the politics. We hold on to the bygone too long. I just say something out of the way. And they go all out to victimize me. They could go all out to help me when I was crying out. I be real, Randy. Me sugarcoating nothing and keeping nothing in silence and suffering.
What's the word? What's the word?
No man curse. Who I take as my enemy is my friend. Because they make sure and bless me for the Christmas on top of my thing in there. And people who I supported for years, they reach out to me, they thing in there. They go all out there, I'm crying on the radio station, they asking for opportunities. Because I had the challenges with true social development. I got in jail for 2 years and something. The last regime, literally say I was working and thing in there, and they take my little brother on my table thing in there. And I part I fighting and going on the camping and burning fire. And moving and doing political suicide work when I say things and I certain minister coming to run our opponent and the told man to move across to the PNM. We have to move them from the Stamburg in the meetings. And then go all out to victimize me, tell listeners and activists on the radio station, there are certain activists to be the number one caller here. I pull back the program and listen to how she talk. Then go all out to victimize me and make sure me get nothing from my trend. I tell Andy, but who job bless no man curse, they're trying to say, well,
Nice.
I'm going to tell them, I'm feeling and panting, and then we get me there. And let's keep up the good work and thing in it. Because they don't show me the political cemetery, you know. They don't tell me nothing for me, you know. And they talk any ground for my trade, you know. Not for me, you know. For my trade, and I will be honorable Prime Minister listening. And yeah, my time we can have victimization.
Yo, KFC, brother, you need to start learning to suck some lollipop like this. KFC. Stop going on the People radio program. Oh, wait, Trinidad and Tobago. This is now going to be on all your air. This is going to be on TTT earlier. KFC. Start learning to suck a lollipop. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the exercise here. What is this ad? What is this word we're looking for? Huh? For this kind of forkery that is happening. What is this? Is this crime, exploitation, extortion, fraud, graft, malfeasance, nepotism, crookedness? God, I wish I was Lennox Smith, man. Yo, I see Lennox Smith right now. I wish I just a word I could use, I could somehow describe now to people in Tobago as to what this video message is.
All out to political victimize me. You know what I
It sounds like extortion a
my
little
future
bit.
have to suffer and dead.
What do you think?
Because the people, the man who I first God is moving most furious ways. The man who I want to us to see, I see the man and talk to the man. And the man telling me waiting for somebody to come from Pacascosh. How you think we going from people to come from Pacascosh? You tell you, and he's the boss. And the ministry, them go all out to victimize me with my paws raising here. And I come in and cry and I support. I told her I might come and say something politically wrong on the radio station. I young in the politics. Me hold on to the bygone too long. I just say something out of the way. And they go all out to victimize me. They could go all out to help me when I was crying out. I been real Andy. Me sugarcoating nothing and keeping nothing in silence and suffer, you know. But who job bless no man curse? Who I take as my enemy is my friend. Because they make sure and bless me for the Christmas on top of my thing in there. And people who I supported for years, they reach out to me, they thing in there. They go all out there, I'm crying on the radio station, they asking for opportunities. Because I had the challenges with true social development. I got in jail for 2 years and something. The last regime, literally say I was working and thing in there, and they take my little brother on my table thing in there. And I part I fighting and going on the camping and burning fire. And moving and doing political suicide work when I say things and I certain minister coming to run our opponent and the told man to move across to the PNM. We have to move them from the Stamburg in the meeting. And then go all out to victimize me, tell listeners and activists on the radio station.
That's like extortion a little bit.
Caller, yeah?
Yeah, blackmail.
I pull back the program and listen to how she talk.
Are they listening?
Then go all out to victimize me
and hear that?
get nothing from my trend.
I'm kind of stupid. I kind of stupid, man. I kind of do this, and maybe I'm a little tipsy, I'm a little drunk. But what word would you use to describe that? Because I'm actually now that I'm listening to quite a few words popped up to me. So first bribery, crime, exploitation, because he just admitted that he kicked some pundit out of somewhere, something. Maybe fraud, malfeasance, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, and nepotism. He's looking for some kind of nepotism, some kind of kickback, crookedness, demoralization. Yes, KFC, you know what? Let's big up demoralization. KFC, what you're doing right now is totally demoralization of yourself as a man, as a Trini, as a man of any kind of principle whatsoever. Because 1 minute you will call in and cuss on one program, then you will go on another program and big up the UNC. It's like your loyalty. You seem to me, Mr. KFC, you want to be like a Andy Williams or like Smith clone. But no one is latching on to you. Because it's like you blow with the wind and you're not hitting it. Maybe KFC, you should start your own YouTube program.
2 years and something.
My advice to you, sir. And start sucking lollipop.
I was working and thing, I take my brother on my table thing, and I part why fighting and going on the camping and burning fire.
Listen to this part.
And moving and doing political suicide work when I say thing and I sit to minister coming to run our opponent and the tall man who move across to the PNM. We have to move them from the Hamburg in the meeting. And then go all out to victimize me to listeners. And activists on the radio station, activists be the number one caller.
Like some kind of crime. Marsha, walk up.
I pull back the program and listen
to Ding, look into this for me, please.
Then go out to
help me out, help a brother out.
Get nothing from my trend. I tell Andy, but would you bless no man curse? They're trying to say, well,
nice.
I'm going to tell them, I'm feeling and panting, and then we get me there. And let's keep up the good work and thing in it. Because they don't show me the political cemetery, you know. They don't tell me nothing for me, you know. And they talk any ground for my trend, you know. Not for me, you know. For my trend, I will be on number Prime Minister listening. And yeah, my crime, we can have victimization again. But
right, but you are praying man, but you are praying man.
But even if I am praying man, I come from hell.
All right.
I spent 24
months
to
pray
and come back and I beat all odds.
Oh God, oh.
Mr. Good morning to the Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Fuad Khan. That is a man play a life, play a part in my role for me to think in it. Because he signed this, that to see about me. And people are supporting, fighting me by, and supporting other people who know come across to the party and defending them. When I always fighting and toiling.
Right, but besides...
And I don't in the bush, you know. Right. They did talking.
Right, boy, people can just run the mouth, partner. I don't like you for that. At the end of the day, you are partner. So long as you're alive, you will have enemies. So long as you're alive, it will have bad mind people. So long as you're alive, it will have envious people. It's for you to organize, understand your God, you be strength, don't study people, and you keep positive and get you with where you ought to get you in life for you and your children and your family, partner. You see, crying down yourself and saying, you done do, and you done this, and you done that. Stop crying down your damn self and uplift yourself and say, your God will make sure that you and your family see all your way and them kind of thing now, man. You see that kind of...
Yeah. And then...
Yeah.
I will mean, it have a God. I don't put my trust in man or man, I put my trust in God. I bless. So Andy Williams, all have a blessed and safe Christmas, New Year's, and everything. So who fight against me to stumble and fall, which I bless no man curse. Bless.
All right, man. Thank you very much. That is life, and life is where we will find them kind of thing, man. Don't hurt your head. Last caller here, quick there. Let me talk to my partner, Lennox Smith.
This lollipop is so delicious. This lollipop is so delicious, Trinidad and Tobago. It is so scrumptious. You guys down there have to get used to sucking on this. My advice to KFC. KFC, brother, come over to the Workers' Right 868 platform. We will make you famous. We, no, actually serious. This is serious. KFC, brother, come over to the Workers' Right 868 platform. You have a mouth, you should be using it for good. You shouldn't be trying to sell yourself, trying to sell your words over the people that, according to you, put you in a political cemetery. And learn to start sucking on a lollipop, Mr. KFC.
No, police, do your work. Blessings.